All right, Homesteader family, welcome back to the journey. Thank you for being a part of the journey, and don't forget to share the journey. So, this is the new Sunday Monday vlog. So, welcome to this edition of the Sunday Monday vlog. Yes, I have a hoodie on. This is why, because it's in the mid 50s. It is getting chilly. Temperature drops real quick. Every morning there's frost outside. I wouldn't know because I've been sleeping in. I actually slept in till 11:01 the other day because I helped my neighbor do some excavation with my tractor over there. I changed it out to the 3-foot gravedigger bucket. And let me see if I can show you the sky. So you can see the smoke coming from Salida way over here. They're still on fire. I don't know the details because I don't watch the news and stuff like that. But I know when I see smoke, there's a fire. I know when there's sunshine, it's sunny. I know when the wind blows, it's windy. And when it rains, it snows, it snows. So I don't need to watch the news to find all that stuff out because I can just see it with my own two eyes up here. Everything else around the world, not my problem. My problem is being happy. My problem is enjoying life. And my problem is hanging out with my animals. So, since it started getting cold, I went ahead, took a couple bales of straw, and went ahead and made that big bed right there for Cleopatra. So she's been hanging out in the bed now at night with it being cold, and her fur is getting really thick and growing pretty long. It's hard to tell unless you take your fingers, but you can see, I mean, look how black she's getting. Just really, really thick fur. And I mean, even her back is thick. You just can't really tell in the picture, but I can sink my fingers down in that fur. And I just got her the grain right there, so she's eating. And then, of course, everybody else is, let's see, I don't know if you can see, up there. They're over in that new area that I moved the fence. So everybody's happy. And then, of course, we've got one of the Scotties down here and the others down in the ditch. And it's just a chilly, chilly evening. So I figure I'd come out, show you the smoke, show you the cold temperatures starting. The way I know we've had frost in the morning is because my neighbor John, he gets up like 4 o'clock in the morning because he's a crazy old man, and goes out to his greenhouse and checks on his flowers and the tomato plants that he got for me this year. So I've been lucky. I go down there a couple times a week, and I have a couple handfuls of tomatoes every time I go down. And everybody knows I love veggies, so I can't wait to get the farm going. But I'm going to go ahead and show you the fence section that I did. And then I'll be back with you guys to tell you about the Trespasser. Yes, a Trespasser. And very, very unfortunate for the Trespasser that I had. Because, well, I'll talk about it after the fence, so I'll be right back. I'm a bit exhausted and tired because I played the magical move the fence game again today. And then, as soon as the fencing's done around the property line, then I get to tear it down again. But I did it for the cows and everybody else. You gotta keep my eye on Minnie and Mickey. Mickey's being a horn dog, and he's been trying to hump mamas, and I don't want her pregnant until next year. But this fence here came around, the equipment came down, I had a little gate thing there, went up and touched there. So I got the 6-foot fence from the creek all the way up the hill, and then you can see I went ahead and moved the fence up so the goats, the cows, alpaca, llamas, everybody can come over here and eat all this grass down. Because you can see like this tall grass here good 3 feet. Some of it's 4 feet. And when I get the bulldozer, I'm going to be bulldozing all this stuff flat. So I want to go ahead, let the animals eat all this tall grass and everything now, so it doesn't just get tilled under. And then of course their feces will be on top, and that will get mixed in, and then the bushes and everything over there. So this is one step towards getting everything done. Like I said, I got the fencing done to right there. I got to go wire tie a couple more poles, and I made a gate thing there so I can go through the fence. And like I said, just continue it around, and we're all set, right, mamas? And then the dogs need to come over here, which they're sniffing around in the trailer and everything else. And that's Mr. Chubbs there. He's gonna mark, because they have not been in this area for a while, so they can mark along the fence, and that will stop the predators. As everybody knows, I don't have problems with the predators, and it's just getting things going. So I got a lot of stuff to get accomplished. What I plan on doing is the tracks up there, I'm not going to have the road here. I'm going to have the road at an angle that will come down this slope and then go over. So like I said, I'll have to move fence again. Once I get the bulldozer, I'll have to move just a couple sections of it. And then of course all this fence all the way down, around, up around the pond, all that will get taken out as soon as the property's fenced, and the animals will be able to go everywhere. And then all this area, like I said, will get bulldozed flat, so I have nice flat area. Then I'll move all the junk from over there to this area for the meantime. And this will actually get dug down probably a good foot, maybe 2 feet. And all this dirt plus this big pile of dirt and all that will get cut down along the ridge over here on the left to fill everything out to make it nice and flat. And then where all that junk and crap is, I'll be doing long raised hooger culture beds for the farm. So I'll just have row, 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 and they'll come all the way back here. And I have this fencing here that will protect. And of course the dogs and stuff will have free range to roam around, as you can see, and mark everything. And that will keep the deers out of the farm area and go from there. So that's what I did today. It's been a long, long day, but it looks good. Hope everybody has a great day. I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, so Mr. Boogs, Mr. Maximus the Boogs, he said he wants to cuddle with me. And now I got Chubbs wanting to cuddle with me. They all want to be part of the video because they're part of the journey. Right, Chubbs? You're part of the journey, you crazy man. Yeah, Mr. Max. Look at them canines. Yeah, so now that you saw the fencing video, stop, get down now. Get down now, I got film. Now that you saw the fencing area, so I grab the 4 dogs and I tell them to come on over, stop, to go mark the area. Oh, hold on one second. Chubbs, go. Go lay down. Go. You leave Max alone. So I grab the 4 dogs. I tell them, let's go over to the farm area. Because now that I bumped the fence out, I want them to mark the fence line to make sure if there was any coyotes in that area, since they're not over there all the time, to go ahead and mark that territory and get that smell out there to the predators so I don't have the predator problems. Well, long and behold, the 4 of them are hiking over with me, and I'm hiking over, and all of a sudden the dog's alert. And I look over up to the farm area as we're coming up to the pile of junk, and sure enough, there's a trespasser on the ranch. So the 4 dogs went right into protection mode, and they tore after the predator. The trespasser, it wasn't a predator. I don't know why I said predator. Trespasser. And the trespasser ran towards the creek. 2 dogs went down the creek. 2 went over the hill. Then they split up in all directions. Ran the trespasser back up towards me. And long and behold, before I could get the camera, get any of that on film, Mr. Chubbs down here, the 9-month-old puppy, jumped and grabbed the trespasser by its neck, snapped their neck, and proceeded to eat the trespasser. So, here's the trespasser video. What did you catch, Chubbs? What did you catch? Oh man, I tried to get my phone quick enough. The dogs went bonkers. They caught themselves a rabbit. So I'm going to go ahead and dispatch the rabbit, and they can eat the rabbit because that's what these dogs eat in the wild in the mountains. And that's how quick these dogs are. They can catch a rabbit. I thought he was going to talk, but I guess Max isn't going to talk. He's just going to look fancy in the camera. So, it's been a long week. I've got a lot of stuff done. Got a lot of stuff accomplished. Got about another week and a half to 2 weeks before the survey people get here. And then another half a week till I get the bulldozer. And about the same amount of time till the fencing company starts. So, for now, the animals have that little extra area to chew down that I'll end up bulldozing flat for the farm. And that's pretty much it for this week. So, not too much to report, except, however, we did have a couple fatalities on the ranch. Mickey Mouse decided to dine on a couple piglets when I went to get the Scottish Highlanders, because I was gone for, I think, like 13 or 14 hours, something like that, between drive time, stops, and everything like that. So I am down to 7 Piggly Wigglies. I know in the animal video you're going to see right after this, you only see 6. And when I went inside and got Petunia and Porky out, the 7th one was hiding underneath the hay and not sunbathing like the other 6 you see in the video. So I still have 7. Don't worry. I have the 7. And the pigs have done enough damage. And Mickey, as we know, has done damage with killing animals too. But at least they eat what they kill. And it wasn't nothing major. Couple little piglets. Hey, everybody likes a little slab of bacon or a little summer sausage before winter. So what can I say? Mickey did his thing, and these guys are just hanging out. And I'm gonna get back to watching my TV, my television shows, and get the videos edited. And looking at this goofy boy, right? See that goofy boy? Yeah. Say Max is such a lover. Say Max is such a lover. He's such a stud. Yes. Alright, well, I hope everybody has a good week. I don't have anything else for you at this moment. And I'll have the walkthrough on what I've done right after this, followed by the animals at the end. And that's going to be it for this week. So I hope everybody had a good week. Get ready for winter. It's around the corner. I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, I forgot one thing. So, I just responded to a bunch of people's comments on post that I've been doing different pictures and everything. For some reason, YouTube has not been giving me notifications, and I went back and I had like 20 some different comments on different posts. That's Mr. Chubbs. He's going to climb in bed because he's ready to watch some TV with me. So I apologize for not getting back to everybody. I don't even know how to find my post, but I found through thing on my account on how I can see the comments. So as everybody knows, I'm not a big techie person. I do my best with what I have, and I'll be getting back with everybody. And it looks like everybody wants to see the photos on YouTube that I put up on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. So I will continue, or I will start putting all the photos every time I post on social media. I'll also post on YouTube. So I hope everybody has a great night, and we're going to get comfy. I got popcorn popping, and we're watching some live PD right now. So take it easy. Okay, I know everybody was asking about the furniture that I bought a while ago, so I'll go through and show you what I built this week. So this is a moose scene. It's a glider bench. This one is the bison and the arrowheads. So I got 10 benches. These are the flowers. And the reason I got 10 is because of the petting zoo, and I got one of different scenes for each. So here's the mama and the baby cubs. This one is the heron on the ponds, the blue herons, I believe it was. This one is the big elk in the woods. I have the farm scene here with the tractor, the bales of hay, and the barn in the back. This one is a giant tree, which this one I'm going to put by my giant tree underneath there along with a couple benches. This one is the koi pond bench. And then I have another bench over here down by the tree. But like the blue heron and the koi, they're going to go by the ponds. The farm bench is going to go towards the entrance of the petting zoo. So when people come in, there's a bench there they can sit. The tree one and the elk's probably going to go here. And then the deer and a couple others will go throughout the park area where all the trees are. And then I'll have a couple benches across the top of the mountain. So for those that want to hike up there to see the beautiful views, they're able to see that. So this is the last one with the 2 bucks. And that's it for the benches. Okay, so this week I moved about 15 feet of dirt there and dirt all the way around and on the other side. And I've been building up the parking lot, which the stairs and that big pile of logs came from, which I'll show you that in a minute. And then all this dirt here, I've been working on moving. I still have a good chunk of dirt to move, but I should get that moved this upcoming week. And Miss Cleopatra comes out her pen every day to stretch her legs, and she comes out, lays here and sunbathes. And then here's the 3-foot graveyard bucket that I put on the backhoe that I used to help my neighbor clear out his creek bed because it filled up with silt and almost completely filled up his culvert. So hopefully the next gully washer will wash everything out and he'll be in good shape. And then the grain silo is completely filled. That's the leftover grain. I got too zealous. I bought too much grain this week. And all these posts, I'm going to have to bring a saw out and make them level. I just knocked them off with the chainsaw because I didn't need them just sticking up like they were. And then here's the parking lot. For the first time, the parking lot is completely empty for the most part, minus over here to my left. But I can bring my trailer in with the truck. I can do a full circle either way. And it's beautiful not to have to make a 20-point turn trying to back it in and out through stuff. And once the rest of the driveway's built, or parking lot's built, then I can get rest of that stuff out and I'll have a bigger area down below. But that's pretty much it for this week. And I'll get in here and I'll show you guys the animals. And there's a little bit of smoke.